Hi, 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 hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. Sorry, this camera's a little fuzzy. See if I can fix it here. Hello, hello, hello. Gonna get some messages today. Hi. Say hi if you're here. Sorry, camera's a little fuzzy. Let's just see if I can find something to wipe it off with. That is not any better. Okay, looks like we'll have to get a new one of those. So I'm going to pull some cards for you guys today. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus in a little bit better here so you can see just a little better. Hi, say hi if you're here. Let me know. Just drinking my tea. What are y'all doing? Hi, Tina. Good to see you, honey. Actually, if you don't mind, love, I'm going to make you a moderator so you can keep the chat clean for me. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Tina. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. We're going to pull some cards. We're going to get some messages. I'm going to get a better webcam. Sorry. Santa brought me a laptop finally, so I can go live with you guys. Yay! But we're definitely going to have to fix the camera. Yes, everybody behave. 2:22 on the clock it was just now. Okay. Oh, Tara, I wanted to tell you, my cards are coming. They're coming. I finally got them from the printers. So my deck is on its way. And then I will proofread it and make sure it's fine because I'm pretty sure that I screwed up some punctuations. So I'm going to get the proofread copy probably January 2nd or 3rd. I'm so excited. They're so gorgeous. I got pictures of them. I'm just so excited. Yeah, but they'll be out first week of January. I'll be using the actual like printed ones instead of just the ones I hand wrote on the channel. And then the other ones will be available for sale. So exciting stuff. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the Moonology deck here and just see. Oh, already we got some just flying out here. Okay. Alrighty. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, Leo energy here. Okay, so being fierce, being fearless. Okay. Yes, thank you. Yes, my MeWe account. I'm not on social media anymore. I don't agree to the new terms of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, and all that kind of stuff. So until they change them, you won't see me there. Okay. So again, Leo energy coming through, being that lion, that king of the jungle, not letting anything get in your way, right? Okay. Beautiful. And then we have here, ooh, I like this. And this is exactly the moon phase we're moving into right now. The gibbous moon. Almost at the full. You're very close to achieving your goal. Beautiful. We have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. There you go. So Gemini is also the sign of twins. Okay. Blue here. So communication. Okay. Now, I have a big problem with this, so I know I'm not the only one. All right. Communication's a two-way street, everybody. We have to remember this. I know for myself, If someone says something to me and it strikes something and I want to like counter that point or something, right? Now I'm planning out what I'm going to say in my head next. And I'm not listening to what you're saying anymore. And I've realized that I do this, right? And I know I'm not the only one who does this. So we all need to work on listening. Okay, communication is a two-way street. All right. And we have here, again, with the Leo energy. So there might be some Leos out there or have some in your chart. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay? It's time to swallow your pride. If you're wrong, say so. All right? It's not that hard. It's really not. I fucked up. I'm sorry. There. Also seeing a lot of messages about throat chakra. Being in your authenticity and no more people pleasing. That's a huge one. Okay. If you don't want to do something, say no. Okay. You're allowed to have boundaries. This was a big lesson for me. Huge, because I was always there. It didn't matter what I was going through in my own life at the time. If one of my friends messaged me, I was there and I would pour from my empty cup all the time, trying to give to all these people who never poured back into me. One painful lesson I had recently was realizing that someone I thought was one of my best friends completely friggin' sabotaged me. Completely. Oh, God, it was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. But lesson from spirit. Not everybody matches your energy. Okay, you need to learn how to discern. So, oh yes, I would like to thank everyone who reached out to me and said happy birthday. I love you all so much. Thank you for that. And I'd like to especially thank the ones who didn't, because you opened my eyes. So you did me a huge favor there. So thank you. All right, so let's get some tarot here. Oh, the people pleasing too. Before I go on with this, I want to talk about that too. If you're worrying about like what people think and stuff like that, about wanting to be in your authenticity, who cares? Let's just talk about this for a minute. It's something that I never understood because I don't give a fuck. I don't. You don't like me? Go that way. Okay, I'll see you later. But really, who gives a shit if someone's sitting there in their home having a conversation about what they think that you're doing or their opinions about what you're doing? They need to do something with their life, not you. It's not your problem. And why do you care? Who gives a shit what Joe down the street thinks? I don't. And you guys shouldn't either. Okay? Family, same thing. If they don't understand you, it's all right to still be you. All right? That was a hard one for me too. I've been different my whole life. I've had these gifts my whole life. I was part of why I was an addict. One of the reasons is because I just wanted to shut it off so I could be normal, so I could feel normal, you know, because you get that label crazy, you know, as soon as you say you hear spirit, talk to spirit, get messages, you can heal people, you work with herbs, witch, that word comes out, it has so many negative connotations attached to it. This is why I tattooed it on my body. I'm changing the damn perception of this word. If it's the last thing that I do, I'm going to take all the negativity out of it. Okay. It's another reason why I had my twin take me to Salem. We got hand fasted in Salem, Massachusetts, which is like witch holy land. Okay. But the reason why I wanted to do that is because there was so much bloodshed there. So much. And it is like the epitome of the negative witch stuff, right? So I wanted to put love back into that soil. That was my mission. And I did it. And I'll tell you, it was scary. I had like a past life vision the second that my feet hit that soil. We got out of the car, my feet hit the ground, and all of a sudden I was in like milkmaid attire. I don't know what era it was, but I'm like looking like a milkmaid, and I was running for my life through the forest here at Salem Willows Park, and I could see and hear a lynch mob behind me, and then flash, another scene, I'm being burnt at the stake, okay, with my sisters. We're holding hands, and My twin was there too. Very, very traumatic. I won't go into it anymore, but very, 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 very traumatic. The vision was so clear. I could smell the smoke. You know, I could feel the licks of the fire. It was terrifying, but at the same time, it was good because we get to transmute that. Okay, but all this stuff is coming up for clearing. All right, so maybe me talking about my experiences with the past life memories and stuff that I've had might help you guys sort some things out as well. Okay, so there was another past life that we had that came up recently as well. I was a French maid. My twin was married to a very cold, very rich society thing, and I was the maid, and we had an affair, and we fell in love because we were twins. Okay, but he got scared. He didn't want to go against society. He didn't want to leave the riches of the family. He chose wealth over me. And I was actually stoned to death as a whore in the streets because I was a liar and all that kind of stuff. And this came up and started to play out in a different way in this lifetime. So often when you find the story attached to the past life, that is often enough to transmute it and let go of the energy from that point. That's enough. You don't have to usually dig into it any further. Now, if you would like to do like a past life regression or something like that, that is a service that I offer. I do hypnosis and stuff like that as part of my shamanic healing work. All right. So again, we're going to go back to the tarot now that I said all that I needed to say. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups energy coming out first. Beautiful. So walking away from all those things that I was talking about, people pleasing, people who are not pouring back into your cup, okay? Bring in the relationships that are going to fulfill you, not just drain you, okay? And this will create space for more good relationships with equal energy exchange to come in, okay? We have to cut those cords to the past. They're taking up space for the good stuff that wants to come in, all right? So smoking could be something because my eyes are drawn to the smoke coming out of that one cup there. I'm guilty of that myself. What else am I seeing here? Yeah, complete back turn though. Like I feel like some of these energies that have been trying to interfere are like trying to come back and like tempt and just, you know, do these last little things, and the back is completely turned to it. Like they're just not even seeing it. Like no, complete shutdown. I love it. That's great. Okay. All right. So, okay, is this one supposed to be in reverse? Let's see. Nope. Didn't think so. Didn't feel it. Let's see that one. It is. Okay, good. I like that. Okay, so then the next energy that we have here is the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is nostalgia. This is also reconciliation. Okay, so maybe someone's going to get flowers because he's handing her flowers there, you see? And maybe both of you are very magical. Okay, because they both have the witch hats on. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot, but there's always reasons why I choose certain decks to work with when I come on here. So again, the lotus coming out, so lots of blooming. Lotuses bloom from the mud, okay? So even if you felt like things have been really muddy lately, or you feel generally muddy, there's a chance for you now to bloom again, okay? Beautiful. I love it. I feel a lot of like upper chakra clearing out too. Like there's some pressure in my head right now in the crown, and my nose is starting to get kind of runny, which is what happens like when the third eye releases and stuff like that. Okay, so healing, beautiful Aquarius energy here. We just entered the age of Aquarius. I was hearing that when I woke up this morning. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Lots of song messages coming through today. Halsey, Now or Never. I love her. She's one of my absolute favorites. Also, I'll let you guys look it up. I can't play it right now because of copyright stuff, but okay, it's by the artist Kina featuring snow, not the snow that you guys know, Informer, that guy, no, not that guy. So it's Get You to the Moon, or sorry, Get You the Moon. So releasing more from the heart. Grief. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Okay. And it's reminding me to the crown chakra thing is reminding me of that fairy card that I pulled the other day. If you guys watched my reading the other day, it had the buck on it, and the crown chakra, like the whole antlers were just completely lit up. I'm just being reminded of that. All right. So again, all this beautiful energy here, we have pink, blue, and green. So healing heart chakra, so we can manifest soul star, okay, and throat chakra. Okay, you could be dealing with a Pisces. There's a little fishy here. Or things might really start to move forward for you a lot in Pisces season. Okay. Beautiful. Now we have 9 of Cups coming here. So getting back to, I'm feeling this like meditation energy, balancing that spirituality and practicality like we were talking about the other day. Like we can have both. Okay. Water energy going to be so healing, especially salt water. Okay. So a lot of the time, empathetic people will be carrying other people's energies. They're not even ours. Okay. It's why when you enter a room, you're in a great mood and then all of a sudden you're tired and blah. It's from everyone else. So just ask that everything that is not yours be released, okay, and transmuted. All right, you can get in the shower too, set the intention to rinse it all off you at that point, okay. Grounding, bare feet in the ground, that's going to help you too, but the water energy really coming through here. Beautiful. I see this little cat battering. There's a reason that came out. Battling this little crab here. Okay, so if there's been like a rivalry or some tension or something with a Cancer or a water sign, I just heard air too, so you might have an issue with an air sign or a water sign, either or. No, that's going to be settled out. Just ask for spirit to take care of that situation. Just surrender it. Okay, it just needs to go now. There's that catty stuff. No more. Okay, and we have here the 7 of Pentacles. So physical manifestation of your dreams coming in. All right, gaining knowledge too. The book really sticking out to me right here. Okay, and she's just about to pull the grapes off. Like they're almost ready. There's still a few in there. If you look at this card very closely. Okay, sorry. I know you can't see it very well. But if you look at what she's holding there with the grapes, okay, some of them are very purple, and there are a few in there that are still green. So almost time to take them off the tree. Almost time. And to me, the grapes are continued abundance from spirit, because Gaia gives us the seeds, we plant it, we make the grapes into wine, the wine turns into coins, okay, and the cycle continues, okay? So continued abundance. We're letting go of this year crying over spilled milk energy. All right, miracle energy in this. There's a yellow balloon up in the top hand corner there. There's catching my eye immediately. Okay, also free your solar plexus. Okay, free yourself from the self-worth issues. Stop with the coulda, woulda, shouldas. It had to play out that way. It had to. You still have these 2 cups standing over here if you stop focusing on the spilt stuff. Okay? All right. Someone gets too much in their head. This is what I'm hearing right here. Okay, perfectionist, maybe. All right, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, just go for it. Leap is what I'm hearing. We have the 4 of Pentacles here, which often speaks about greed, hanging on too tight to things that we should not be. Okay, and abundance too, because he's sitting on this chest of coins right here. Okay, but this was in reverse. Oh, and it flew. Did you see that? So this is in reverse. So we're putting an end to this. Okay. Also holding tight to what we don't want to share, vulnerable wise, emotion wise. Okay. Beautiful. But I'm also going to just remind you to be careful who you share your news with. Not everyone is happy for you. Okay. Also be paying attention to who you're following on here. As I'm leveling up, again, I'm seeing more and more, like I'm getting more and more discernment. And people I used to follow, I'm looking at them now and I'm thinking, what? This does not seem right. There's people out there who are claiming to be twin flame coaches for people in union, and they're not even in union themselves. How can you do that when you have no experience with it? How? One gentleman, for example, was, he's bragging about all his clients and stuff that he has that are now going into union and stuff, and he's bragging how his twin is now chasing him. Okay. Well, red flag right there, because that to me, ego. I'm making my twin chase me now. That's ego. You're playing games still. You're playing games still. That means you aren't ready. Okay? And you definitely should not be helping people in union when you don't know what the hell you're doing. So we have the Page of Cups here. Other people too, I'm just going to say it. I've noticed, and some people are great and they're funny and they're entertaining, but they'll come on these lives and just like sit there and eat and all this other stuff. That's energy vampirism, okay? They're sitting there getting all these people who are sending them all this love and all this adoration, and they're sitting there wasting your time. And they know they can do it. And that's why they do it. It's energy vampirism. Just be careful, okay? And just because there's someone here. Just because someone has a lot of followers, it doesn't make them legit. You can pay for that shit, okay, guys? You can pay for that shit. All right, so don't let that make you decide whether someone is real or not real. It's often the ones that have the biggest followers that are the most full of shit. I'm just gonna say it is true. All right, so the Page of Cups here. So apologies, deepening of psychic gifts as well. Okay, letting that creativity come out too. Almost like I see like a kid with crayons in like kindergarten. Okay, just unleashing that creativity at a childlike level, and that's really beautiful, really beautiful. And like I said, the page is also about apologies. Okay, so you could have an apology coming in, or you may need to apologize to someone. Like I said, if you screwed up, own it. That releases you from the karmic bond of the situation. Take responsibility for it. Do I say mean shit? Do I lose my temper sometimes? Yes. I'm not perfect. I'm a human. Okay, we all do it. We all do it. Just, swallow your pride and get the fuck over it is what I just heard. That's funny. Okay, so we're going to get some Amos Veritas messages from this one, and pretty soon we'll have the pretty one to use. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we got here? We got quite a few coming out today, actually. All right. First one. I find myself bringing up your name in conversation more and more. Very cute. So even if you aren't with your person, like you might even not be speaking, you might be in separation, they may still be talking about you like everything's all good. They're still like talking you right up, okay? So just know that, okay? I miss you. I dream of you almost every night. You are walking poetry. I will marry you. So if there was like a commitment, I'm feeling like I just heard the word commitment phobe. Okay, so if someone was like a commitment phobe or had issues with that in the past, that is no longer. Okay, I play it cool, but you take my breath away and make me nervous. Okay, I play things off like I don't care, but I'm dying inside. You are so funny. I love you making me laugh. And leap of faith, baby. I done plummeted into the rabbit hole with you. And when I ran from you, I was only running from myself. Excellent. Love it. Thank you for those messages. Earth Magic wants to speak here. It's sticking out to me, so we'll grab from there. I might come back a little bit later and do a pick a pile. We'll see. Let's see if I can get my hands on a better camera. Okay, release, autumn equinox. Okay, so maybe there's something that you've known since the fall needs to go, and you might have been stalling on this. Okay, but it's time to release it. Interesting, the tree on the back with the roots. A couple of my soul sisters and I were discussing the tree and trees in general. They're so interesting and mysterious. Did you know that trees will help each other out via their root systems when another one is sick or needs nourishing or something like that? The other ones will send nourishment and things like that through the root system to help the other tree out. And they also never touch branches. They all just grow exactly where they're supposed to, in the symmetric way that they're supposed to, where they're all still completely connected, but they're not touching. Isn't that interesting? I just think that is just so beautiful. It's just like a representation of like our soul family, right? Is we're all there for each other to nourish each other at the roots and send love and healing and all that stuff, even if we can't touch right now, you know? I just think that's beautiful. And I just wanted to just tell you guys that. Okay, lots of passion. We know that. That Kundalini energy has been fire. And we were talking about that, like channeling it into creativeness with that Page of Cups. They had paint everywhere. Okay, so maybe you need to paint. Okay, but we have here passion. Passion. So letting that passion ignite. Okay, setting it free, setting it forth. Okay, I love it. This is very Hawaiian energy here too. I like that. That whole like tribal dancing, luau type energy. Okay, mountain strength. So the strength energy, strength energy coming through. Okay, so again, Leo energy heavy in this reading. Okay, so taking charge, being the king of the jungle. I'm seeing, like, even though it's not in this card, but I'm seeing it. A little man climbing up this mountain here, and he's just about here. Okay, so very, very close to the sun. Very close. All right, almost there. Almost there. Almost at your goal. So have strength to push forward. This also, the movie Twilight coming through heavily here. This kind of looks, the background of this looks very Twilighty. I like that. And that's, I've been feeling that energy too, that the way that Edward watched Bella, watched her while she slept, just tried to protect her. I don't know if you guys, see, I swear I've already read it, and this just messes with my mind. Okay, years ago, Stephanie Meyer said she was going to release Twilight from Edward's perspective. I know I've already read it. I know I have. Maybe I just read a test chapter or something, because apparently it didn't come out till this year, but I know that I have. So there's that scene, if you guys are familiar with the movie, where in movie 1, Bella is outside. She's thinking about Edward. She's reading a book. She actually falls asleep in the grass. Okay, but little does she know that he's been there watching her the whole time. And in whatever it was that I read, whether it was the whole book, test chapters, whatever, it was his perspective what he was thinking and feeling while he was watching her. And we have already read this book, right? So we know, like, Bella was obsessed. Okay, we know what she was thinking at that time, but it's very interesting to see his perspective and how he was just watching and quietly waiting. And that's how I feel the masculine energy has been lately. Okay, that's just like kind of peeking in, like, is it okay? All right. Ah, yes, rain, purification. Beautiful. And if you've noticed, there's been a lot of storm energy going along in the world right now. So I really feel like this is all about the angels and Gaia purifying us, right? From the planet level. I know there's been snowstorming here for days. Okay. I know it's storming also in the UK. Actually, they have a storm going on right now called Bella. So speaking of that, okay. Lots of that energy, but purifying. When I see like the horn, right, on the temperance card on some of the decks. I think it's the one in the Rider Waite is the angel blowing and the horn. Okay, and that's what I see. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the animated Christmas show, Jack Frost. Okay, so they go to see Father Winter, and Father Winter has like one of those like blow horns like the Vikings would have, and he looked very Viking, and he was like, whoo, and the winter storm just came out of the thing, right? And that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. Heaven is doing that to purify, release all those last energies, release all those last cordings and stuff, and just move it all out so we can just have a fresh, clean palette to start with. And you know, it's interesting that a lot of it is snowstorms, because after the snow, you just have this white, clean canvas to work with, right? Lovely. Yep. Winter solstice reflection. So we've been going within. Beautiful energy. Scrooge coming up a lot. And of course, this time of year, it always does. But we've all kind of been doing that. We've been living out the movie of our own, you know, going through and reflecting and facing all those ghosts of the past. Okay. Now, I just want to say, because this came to me this morning when I was in the shower. If you guys have obviously probably seen Scrooge, right? Any of the versions you've seen, at the end, yes, everything's wonderful again. Cratchit gets a raise and Scrooge is happy and stuff. But if you notice, he never gets back together with the woman. So his decision to be greedy and all that kind of stuff and put himself first and be very narcissistic cost him the love of his life, and he never got her back. Never got her back. There is not one Scrooge that I have ever seen. Oh, wait, that's not true. That's not true. The Bill Murray one, Scrooge, which I love. He does get her back in the end. So I think that's the only one when he repents and gets the woman back. So keep that in mind, guys. Okay, if you want to be in that Four of Pentacles energy and hold on to it, you're just going to end up like Ebenezer Scrooge. Just the bottom line. We were talking about the pink lotus. Look at this unfoldment. Rebirth energy there. Beautiful. The lotus blooming again from the mud. I love it. Love it. I'm going to read this one from the book because I feel like I should. So let's see. All right. So your spiritual unfoldment is occurring, awakening, at all times, whether you are aware of it or not. It is inevitable as long as you put your trust in the hands of the Creator, the one who holds the light. Just like the lotus, your soul is always reaching for the light to fulfill its karmic destiny. But even in that process, there are periods of darkness and times that you will need rest. It's a natural cycle, one that cannot be coerced or halted. It has an innate rhythm of its own. one that is unique to the being that is you. You do not need to strive or be driven by spiritual ambition. It does you no good to force growth upon yourself or others for that matter. Allowing is the key here. Allow the place in you that naturally wants to follow the light to do so, while recognizing that even when you have complete faith, you will face challenges and occasionally suffer. But your steady faith and love will guide you on the journey of returning to the light, okay? Getting back on the path. So I kind of feel like maybe somebody got distracted and got taken in the wrong direction for a little bit. And now Spirit is you turning you around and putting you back on the right path, okay? Beautiful energy. I love it. Okay, maybe connect with some pink crystals if this is resonating for you. All right, because that's really coming through. So some rhodochrosite, rhodonite, anything self-love, self-healing, rose quartz. Okay, pink tourmaline also is really, really good for releasing heart trauma. Let me see. Do I have any right here? Hold on. I'm going to make a pyramid out of these later, so I have a couple pieces of pink tourmaline here. You can see them. Mix that with rose quartz, and you have like an unstoppable mix there. But the pink tourmaline, somebody definitely needs this because they're definitely pulling my attention to it for a reason. So it inspires trust in love and helps you to realize the importance of self-love. It's also an aphrodisiac that attracts love in the material and spiritual world. So brings in your proper person, your soulmate, or your twin flame, okay? And helps you disperse emotional pain and old destructive feelings through your heart chakra. So releasing any pent-up trauma in there, okay? It cleanses and synthesizes your heart chakra with the spiritual aspect, okay? So taps into your higher heart, okay? That's what we do here. That's what we do. Love it. Oh my gosh, my leg's falling asleep. I'll definitely probably come back with a pick a card this afternoon. Hopefully a better camera. See, my son probably has an extra one laying around. Veiled. Yep, fog. Okay, so seeing through this fog, letting this veil be lifted, okay, allowing that sun to come through, okay, clarity coming in. That's coming. I see this like, yeah, everything is so clouded over right now, but that sun is coming through and just piercing all those really, really foggy areas is what I'm seeing there. So don't lose hope and don't despair, okay? Because that light is definitely coming in. You can see that very, very clearly there. Okay, hearing what are they? Is it the Bangles? I'm walking on the sunshine, whoa, and don't feel good. So I'm hearing that. Lots of song messages coming through today, like I said. I definitely want you guys to look up that one. Shape-shifting. Beautiful. Okay, so moving into our authentic self, okay, but realizing we have those masks and we have them there for a reason. We need to be certain people to certain people at different times, okay? So realizing and moving through those personalities, integrating them all into one, okay? Integrating that shadow self as well. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. Ooh, the green man, synergy on the bottom. So moving into alignment. All right, beautiful. It's just like a radio station. We're just tuning into the frequency of blessings, okay? As we release that stagnant stuff that holds us down, we can rise up and get on that frequency. Okay, and the synergy here, there's so many, like, they're not flowers, but they look like light bursts, like this. Like, I can't describe it, and you can't see it very well. Oh, there you go, a little bit. Okay, so again, with the rebirth energy and that light coming through, okay? So when your heart gets broken, right? Yes, it sucks, but those cracks will allow in the light. Okay, and then it can be transmuted so we can send everything back to Gaia with love. All right? Okay, so I think that is probably it for right now. Oh, hi, Andrea, I just saw you get here right now. Which deck, which one? The one I was just using is Earth Magic by Stephen D. Farmer. These are gorgeous cards. I love them. I was also using Moonology by Yasmin Boland. I used My Almost Veritas, and I used the Everyday Witch Tarot, and it is by, hold on, Deborah Blake. Deborah Blake. So yes, I should list those in the bottom there. Thank you, Andrea. I should do that. Oh, I'm just gonna ask y'all. I went to every grocery store in Aurelia, and all my gingerbread tea is gone, and I can't get it on Amazon either. So, if anyone's out and about and they happen to see any leftover boxes of Tetley Indulgences gingerbread tea, please buy it for me. I will pay you. Just please get it for me. I found one lonely box yesterday in Foodland. I was so excited. I did a happy dance in the store. People were laughing at me. I didn't care. I had one tea bag left, and I actually found another box. So I was very excited about that. So again, Tetley Indulgences gingerbread tea. If you guys can find it, please get it for me. I'd appreciate it so much. Yes, it's beautiful. Oh, and also, Andrea, I don't think you know either. I don't think I sent them to you yet. I will. I'll send you pictures. My Amos Veritas deck has been printed. It's done. Like the good version. So they're sending it out to me the first week of January, so January 2nd, 3rd-ish. And I will have it to proofread because I'm pretty sure that I will have to fix some grammar. Never been the best at that. But yeah, but they're actual cards now. They're real. It's coming. So that deck is coming. It'll be in my hands the first week of January. Once I proof it, I will have sale copies available. I'll be starting an advanced copy sale very soon. So if you guys missed that, I just wanted to let you know. I'm so excited. Makes me very, very, very happy. I wrote that deck. It's been kind of in production for almost a year, so it's been a while now. It's been a while that I actually pulled the trigger and printed it. So super excited. I'll send you pictures, honey. I'll send you some tester pictures from my thingy. All right, guys. I am going to sign off now, and I'm going to try and find a better camera because this sucks. And then I will, I'll try and come back in a little bit, and we'll do a pick a pile type of thing. Okay. I'm wishing you all so much love, light, magic, blessings, and witch third eye kisses. MsMerlin, good witch of the north, out. J'adore.